against Nick Claxton. And Giannis brings it down and controls, and Milwaukee has the first possession. Bucks coming off that 19-point comeback, as we mentioned in the open, the largest comeback of the season, resulting in a win. Dame takes the first shot.
Here's that matchup talking about D'Angelo Russell. He will get a steady diet of pick and rolls run for him. 35% of his possessions last year, pick and roll plays.
Made his debut last night against Toronto, so the Brooklyn Nets on the back end of a back-to-back, and the finish there for Keon Johnson, who's in his 13th start tonight.
And that's just the old flex cut. Santa Clara, Carol Williams made that popular back in the early 70s. I got a great story to tell about that, but I'll wait.
Oh, wow, that's quite the tease. Chris Middleton misses the shot.
Tease me like that, Chris. There's been just cash money on that open three-pointer over the last 5 games.
No Ben Simmons here tonight on the second game of a back-to-back. He's only played half of back-to-backs here this year. Cam Thomas is available. He'll be coming off the bench for the Nets. And Zaire Williams is also available as well in his 4th year.
There's Cam Johnson. The last time these two teams played, they did most of the damage.
Yeah, put up, what, 29 points?
29, big 4-point play on a late closeout by Ryan Rollins.
Johnson had been the focal point with no Cam Thomas, who had been injured. He had missed 13 straight games Thomas had with a hamstring injury. Here's Russell, pump fake up against Ajax. Brook hits a piece, Henry checks him, and the Bucks coming the other way.
Great to have a cleanup man in the back line like a Brook Lopez.
Giannis bounce pass to Brook Lopez. Brook starts.
A double team in the right box. Brook found an open lane, exploited it beautifully.
Brook, that tight coverage on Claxton. Russell trying to look for that lob play.
Time Bucks played it much better defensively on that second opportunity.
And tonight's Sargento block of the game. Remember, Brook on December 26th against the Nets, moving into the top 20. Remember, Brook on December 26th against the Nets, moving into the top 20. Our first couple of shots. Jalen Wilson feeding Cam Johnson, and Giannis with another rebound. Giannis could send a little bit of his.
It's a position to help.
You've been saving prescient for like the last month, haven't you?
I just learned how to say it.
Kick out, opportunity, Dame sinks it.
Yeah, if at first you for Dame Lillard.
The Bucks jump out, 7-2 advantage. It didn't take Dame long to hit his first three-pointer here tonight. Took him to about 2 minutes left in the third quarter in Indy before he got his first points. There's that lob play.
Sitting on a nice backdoor lob. Keeping things simple for D'Angelo Russell here to start.
Brook Lopez.
Those old cartoons, the big hippopotamus used to have the tutu on there. That was kind of Brook kind of meandering down the middle of the lane.
Another lob play, and Dame goes down.
About it. He learned toughness. And he said, like, not the fake outward kind. Just really did a great job defensively. Just being active. For a while between the injuries and the illness. So just a little bit out of a sync offensively.
Dame gets
back, and Dame, the illnesses that they kind of fought their way through. It was a good time for them, and the Bucks, held the fort.
Just wants to play every game. He addressed that a little bit in the postgame. After Indy, look at Chris at the rim.
A little brown sugar delivered to D'Angelo.
And the whole panda. Giannis. As only Giannis can.
With all due respect to Tex Winter, nice job on the execution.
The old triangle.
Yeah.
Doc has said there's a lot of three-player rotations of actions that they haven't even used yet this season that we can look forward to seeing now. As
started, he was the guy that really hurt the Bucks late the last time they played, including the 4-point play after getting a shot to the noggin by Chris Middleton.
Dame leaves that one short that time. He hit one earlier. 1 of 6, 1 of 5 from 3. Four of the 5 starters still in here for the Nets coming out of that timeout. It's a look for Tyrese Martin, UConn product. And Ajax UConn teammate. There's Giannis gliding to the hoop for another two.
He thought about taking a charge and then just kind of did the red cape Olay move.
Realized it was Giannis who was coming at him. Gone. Shake Milton gone.
Dennis Schroeder up in Golden State now.
You wouldn't think there'd be much changes going from December 26th, but there are.
Yeah, the Bucks, the Buck killers, Schroeder really, well, talking about Buck killers, remember D'Angelo with the Lakers too. So.
Yeah, put up 44 possessions, he's found the basket.
Yeah, nice job just cutting off the ball. What a smart basketball player, 6'8", about 215 pounds out of North Carolina.
Game penetrating, drawing some.
The 3-and-D guy that's knocking down, I think, right around 40% or better of his three-point shots this year. So that's, you know, that was a good move for the Lakers also.
15.
Game in Vegas didn't count against. I mean, that has no.
I mean, it counted, but it's its own category of stats.
Including.
Correct.
The spankage that the Bucks gave them for the NBA Cup championship, losing by 16. 81, something crazy like that.
Which, if you get me started, I think that should count. As well as playoff numbers should count.
It doesn't make sense.
Give you your what? Your 15,000 total points. You know, Buddy Hield was a player because of trades. They actually.
But those in-season trades where guys wind up playing more than 82 games. 5 shirts for him.
Hope it's not the only banner here this year. This team is forming a championship look for sure, and that is a champion.
Line away from the defense. He has got that mid-range special locked in.
4 of 5 shooting for Giannis. He opens up with 8 points. Another lob play. They're going to keep going to Claxton.
They get a body on him earlier and not give him just a free lane in free range.
And poked free. I think Day'Ron Sharp got a piece of that. Here comes Cam Thomas in his second game back. Also, did you say consortium of players?
Yeah.
You studied your vocabulary in December.
Oh, for some reason I was looking that word up the other day.
Your mama would be proud.
Yep.
You're tied at 19. Giannis short, just his second miss of the night.
Well, my mother was a librarian. What can I say? So.
It shows. Trust me, it shows.
That's what happens when you're raised in the Dewey Decimal System.
We got a foul call. First personal, we're tied at 19. There's Thomas once again, high off the glass, and again. Nets meanwhile on a 9-2 run going into this possession. Cam Thomas, it rims out. Thomas didn't play last night in Toronto, saved himself for tonight. Is the pass deflected? They're trying to. Good strong take, and the tip is there. There's a Claxton guy.
In and out maneuver.
Giannis crosses over, bounce past the Bobby, who's entered the game, but blocked by the Nets.
Zaire Williams doing a nice job meeting Bobby at the rim, meeting and greeting. Give me that!
Gary Trent, it seems to be his confidence. As we see TP get that tip in, it seems to be his confidence that his teammates boast the most about. When asked after the game about his defensive efforts, Gary said, no matter what's going on, I'm just trying to be active when I get in there, whatever opportunity I may get. About 15 minutes, 20, 30 minutes, my goal is always to get out there and contribute toward winning. It sounds like a Kobe mentality to me, and as you mentioned earlier, MJ.
Right, as the shot clock was winding down, but you're absolutely right. It's toughness and it's selflessness in terms of just doing whatever it takes. And this is a guy in a contract year. You know, he could come in, you know, with an attitude and sulking because of minutes and not starting, but it has not been the case.
Well, and taking less money to 0 for 7 from 3 to begin that game. And then, of course, the ones that he hit at the end.
Just watching him this season, he's knocked down a lot of what I call the bailout three, with the shot clock winding down, and he's the last guy to touch the basketball, and just those tough contested three on New Year's Day. Coming in to get some goodies, and the gym was just full of guys working out. I was shocked. I was going to sneak in and get all my goodies and have nobody notice me.
You weren't the only one getting goodies, apparently.
But they were working, and Dame was working with his guy, and Marjon Beauchamp was working out with Dame.
Straight. He didn't play last night, but his first game back was against Orlando.
On the floor, he was just really efficient, and he's going to get his.
Who have built this 9-point advantage, largest lead of the game. After this hot start here for the Bucks, TP.
Claxton early on. Thomas great in isolation. Mike Brown continues to get it.
That's true.
He got the big kick out. He got the permanent kick out.
Yeah, yeah.
Caught me by surprise.
I think it caught everyone by surprise. Now, careful what you wish for.
Yeah.
All right, shot clock still in play going into this possession. Claxton defending Giannis. He's got 8 points, 4 or 6 from the field. Getting that screen from Trent Jr. He penetrates, can't get it. That small guard screen that we've seen here for Giannis. Cam Thomas.
24 points the last time they played. Nice job, Cam Thomas. Wow, turning the corner. Soft touch on the layup. And got it over Brook Lopez of all people.
He's one of those players that, for whatever reason, salivates when he takes on the Bucks. Look at the bench points. A lot of that is because of Cam Thomas. A 16-4.
And 4 wingspan, but not that time against Cam Thomas.
And Thomas had 32 points in that first meeting. He remember last year he had a season-high 45 points. That's a tough shot, Chris Middleton.
Fast, I'm getting excited watching it.
You did. You almost jumped out of your seat.
How many times do you see like a 17-foot bank shot?
Never to tonight. He plays the first 21 games. Bobby Portis for 3.
Yeah, Bobby staying locked in, and after his slow start shooting the basketball, well, the whole team had all the shooters had slow start shooting the basketball. Bobby, Gary Trent second, AJ Green, Brook Lopez.
We saw no AJ Green, not available with a lower back bruise after that Pacers game. Tried to draw a charge and landed on his back, so they're resting him here tonight.
Like everybody's shooting skills went into the arm of, oh, wow.
A fadeaway shot off the glass, and then that one.
Yeah, a little falling down, throw it up toward the basket and pray maneuver that saw prayer being answered. Bobby, offensive foul. Good job by Dane, cutting off the middle.
Forcing Thomas to the corner, but doesn't matter. He's hitting maybe an opportunity here for the Bucks to cut into this advantage.
Another turnover by the Bucks.
5 turnovers, so resulted in 10 points off turnovers. Cam Johnson.
8'6", just so difficult to guard when you got a guy with his quickness and with that kind of range shooting the basketball. That's the $100 million 4-year extension for Cam Johnson.
Brook was looking for the lob play for Bobby. Still keeps it. Gonna muscle his way in. Draws the contact and the foul against Williams.
Contact to get the whistle.
So Brook has 2 free throws coming. AC championship game. He's got 8 straight.
The Bucks going to go to that 2-3 zone, which has been really good to him in terms of disrupting the rhythm, the offensive rhythm of opponents. But
miscommunication there.
Yeah, good backdoor cut. Bobby had 2 on his side, and he's just a little confused about the cutter going backdoor.
The zone was productive against the Pacers. Helped part of that comeback.
Energy, you gotta have some energy, and then one and done, and it pays off. Just confusing.
Malcolm, Nets using it. We'll take a timeout. The deficit is 10 here at Fiserv.
On the
Nets.
Yeah.
Second stint there. He was an all-star.
Find their way to the basket for you.
A thing of beauty, Chris Middleton.
That should be on a reel somewhere for all young players to learn. Just
doesn't even hit a rim. Any part of the rim.
Yeah, on the move. I mean, and when you shoot,
probably hitting the 3.
You see what the net. Gary Trent Jr. missed an open three that was in and out for him. Giannis missed that little flip layup after going full court with it. That time, Dame, I mean, he's usually money with that little backhanded flip after he beats his defender getting to the hole.
Trey Jackson Jr. checks in. Bobby checks out. Gary Trent Jr. checks out. Giannis checks back in. This is a Nets team that's playing with a lot of confidence against the Bucks here this year. Chris has kind of led the way, finding Ajax.
The Nets will, prove that he can hurt them offensively. Nice job by Chris with the splittage on the left side, and always love to see Ajax with a strong finish.
First assist to Chris, who's poured it.
Fender on his hip coming off a ball screen.
Russell once again, he's
yeah, well, that's what I meant.
For guards,
yeah. Well, that's what I was
This
predicting.
guy was top 3 for guards too.
Yeah.
But you had Tatum.
Yeah, no, well, I had, I think that'll be the starting. That might be the starters if that holds up. Because Brunson was #1 guard, wasn't he? Or did I read that wrong?
Well, you know, it's that different format here this year.
Yeah.
Is it like
good.
teams of 8?
Oh, whatever.
Yeah, 4 teams of 8 players.
Oh,
3 games. Like Shaq gets a team, and Chuck gets a team, Kenny gets a team, Candace Parker gets a team.
Yeah. And I know. I caught that.
Russell spinning off. A lot of screens he has there in the perimeter. Here's the miss. Chance maybe to cut the deficit to 10, maybe 9.
Boy, this has been the huge problem with both ends, actually, and turnovers.
Yeah, tapped away. It's a 6th turnover here for the Bucks. And
Adjusting your man bun. D-Lo plays with flair. All right, for Dame Lillard to try and generate something on his own.
he got something here against Claxton. Brooks sends it right back into the paint for Giannis. Giannis gets his own miss and puts it back. 12.
It was Giannis and his length there to kind of corral it back in and finish off the play. Takes to get himself to the free throw line and generate some points.
Other bench now.
It's tough to be just kind of tough to find your place.
Giannis trying to go right at Claxton, drops it off to Brook Lopez last second. 4 assists for Giannis, 7 points for Brook. Johnson penetrating.
That same foot, same hand, underhanded scoop off the glass.
TP from Russell, mid-range. Another opportunity. Williams to clap.
Waited for their teammates to secure that rebound. That hurts. Good defensive possession. Give up that kind of an easy dunk at the end of it. The other team feeds off of that. Good job, Dame.
Dame pokes it away. Loose ball into Ajax's hands. Chasing Wilson. Misses a shot. See if the Bucks can generate something inside a minute. Trailing by 13. Again, was quick hands. Boy, how many times have we seen that? The deflections. And rising up, Giannis. Deep shot, Cam Johnson. Another opportunity. Second chance points. TP pokes it away. Here's Dame. A 3-second differential. Bobby Portis and the dunker.
Dame averaging over 7.5 assists a game that time. Nice job with the dribble breakdown, strictly for facilitation purposes.
Interesting what kind of Bucks team comes out of halftime. You know, Giannis credited Doc in that Pacers game Giving them sort of the belief at halftime that this game was still
toughness, and physicality, and
percent shooting, and Bobby with 10 points off the bench.
offensive rebound activity inside. But talked about getting punked in your own building, but
I mean, Chris and Giannis and Brooke. And more free throws.
First half, Lisa, 138 points per 100 possessions. That's just too much for a team like this. 31% in terms of their free throw rate.
And the turnover rate is not going to be great here for the Bucks.
So it's just been an overall poor effort at both ends, really, for the Bucks.
We showed you there's day. You know, Jordi Fernandez, when asked about it, said, like, look, this is how we got to win basketball games. Providing pressure in the half court, the full court. You name it. They forced 9 turnovers for 17 points off here so far tonight. Cam Johnson between the legs, steps it back for.
He was traded to the Nets. He's just so skilled, and anytime a big can shoot it, you know, that sweep, that kind of accuracy, like a Chris Middleton, is going to be successful in this league.
Now the deficit is 17, coming off a game against the Pacers where the deficit was 19.
Bounds.
Chris can't hit that shot. Claxton.
That's a tough matchup because of their length and athleticism, but they're playing with a whole lot of confidence right now.
22-point deficit, largest lead of the game here for the Nets. Claxton. 15.
One selling brand in Wisconsin.
90% for the Nets.
And they've done a great job the entire season in this series, knocking down the gratuitous amount of free throws that the Bucks have provided.
Giannis decides to take.
Lead the league, 138 at halftime. The emphasis, and as Greg Buckner talked about, physical defense. Bucks go into a zone to try and disrupt the rhythm a bit of the Nets.
And Johnson
overloads that side of the floor. Now you put Chris Middleton in a position where he's got to guard two, just like Bobby Portis was.
Dame splits the difference. Ryan Rollins not there. And D'Angelo Russell, transition look. Here's Ryan Rollins with the rebound. Rollins playing in the place of Ajax. Giannis in
that situation. Yeah, I mean, because you look at the schedule and it looks really fake, but you got to get it done out here, and the Bucks so far in this game
Giannis spinning off of Claxton, looking for it. Tries to tip it to himself, he gets it. Look at this, persistence. 50% or better from the field.
Range shot just gives him confidence. But man,
he's both. He's 1 of 7 from the free throw line.
We've seen him turning around in an instant, and that's what's going to have to happen. And not just Giannis.
He was definitely rusty at the start of that Pacers game. Missing some layups. You know, Doc Rivers had called it the bobbles. Couldn't hang on to the basketball. He had missed 4 straight games, almost 10 days without playing a game. Here's Dame penetrating. Working around Chris Middleton, driving baseline, pulls up and hits it.
Good fake to get by D'Angelo Russell. Right on the catch. Ryan Rollins, he's got to keep D'Lo in front of him and don't let him get to his left.
Cam Johnson, Nick Claxton steps it back short, but they still. Giannis crosses over on Russell.
You know, manageable 13-point or so deficit game. Just don't allow them to, you know, to get away from you and keep you at bay with a 18 to 20-point lead.
And Johnson stepping on the sideline, so a turnover.
Good time to try and spring Dame open for a 3-point shot or a layup. Another point-blank opportunity not capitalized on by the Bucks. And meanwhile, a 5-point swing. You miss 2 on your end. You give up a corner 3 at the other end.
Giannis directing traffic, getting that screen from Ryan Rollins. Got 4 players around him. 3 players go.
Get himself out of trouble, and then once he got some daylight, it stops, and it's not going to happen that way.
Nope.
Yeah, and again, Jordi Fernandez has found some glitches that he's doing a good job exploiting, whether the Bucks are in a zone. That time he used Jalen Wilson out of the dunker area. Penetration by D'Lo.
Let's be honest, I think this young Nets team playing with some confidence. They've Beauty and the Beast and more when they skate into Milwaukee for Disney on Ice presents.
Wow.
Yeah. Wonders never cease.
I missed that. On the side.
Great shot of him in the Pacers game when Chris Middleton, and it was like how is it that easy for him?
It's a conspiracy. All right, here we go. That zone defense. You know, watch the overloads and watch the slipping from behind in the.
And watch Cam Thomas.
And watch the offensive rebounding too.
Yeah, he walked with it. It's a good call. He saw that. And Dame drawing the foul. Here it is.
You know, so what's the difference?
Every single
what's the difference?
Three-point shot that he takes.
Now the one thing,
if you're going to put in just one possession the problems of the Bucks, that's just an angry tug.
He's doing his part to try and stay connected.
That's a good start.
Yeah. Lisa, you asked for more.
They're giving it.
Torian Prince gave you more.
Is it that? That's trying to say that was a shooting foul. Against Giannis, that is number 3. But it'll be taken out from the sideline.
I just said to really.
And the other. Here come the Bucks.
That's one of those momentum sustaining jump
misses. Need more defensive rebounds. Wilson.
That's a push off. Cam Thomas push.
The Giannis dunk, part of the 8-0 run.
It's time left. You can see the Nets are struggling just a bit to get those same shots. (90-78). Thomas to Williams for 3. That's 11 of 28. Almost 40% accuracy here for the Nets. TP hesitates on the 3-point shot. EP to TP. Two-minute mark here in the third quarter. Thomas comes back to get it. Being defended by Rollins. Rollins got a nice job contesting without fouling.
Giannis running right into Gary Trent. At least the Bucks are getting to the free-throw line more here in the second half than they did in the first half. Gary Trent Jr.'s got the last 7 points for the Bucks.
Yeah, I mean, you feel the momentum shift. The key's going to be fourth quarter. Dame and Chris on the floor with Giannis getting a break. Can they sustain the momentum that they built?
That'll help.
Finally a break.
Yeah, looking for a break like that.
The last 3 just kind of rattled in. That one rattled out.
Ryan Rollins, quick shot. Bobby Portis tips it into the hands of Torian Prince. Out to Gary Trent Jr. What you got?
Who's going to step up and knock down the big shot to keep the momentum going? Gary Trent Jr. says, I'll make it.
The Bucks force another turnover. Whittled well into this deficit.
Single digits.
15-3 run here for the Bucks. Largest deficit has been 24. Gary Trent Jr. in and out. Largest deficit overcome here in the league is 26. The Clippers against San Antonio. 24 would be the 3rd largest in the league here this year. The Bucks are making it interesting in the final few minutes of the third quarter. Floater not there, but a
any kind of a trouble in this possession.
Daron Sharp trying to get low as best he can as he sees Giannis coming at him. Good luck, my friend. Good luck. Giannis crossover, blows past him, can't get it, but Ryan Rollins for the 15-4 run to end the. Can you cut into this lead with this group? Can you hold serve with this group? Johnson, that one around. What the Bucks want to get.
Well, and Jordi Fernandez and his assistants Juwan Howard and Ryan Foran Kelly doing a great job attacking the Bucks' zone defense.
Ryan Rollins, who played all.
Thing you got to shore up if you're going to play zone. A break there, Cam Thomas, a nice, good look at the basket.
They find TP in the corner. That's his shot. 2 of 5 from 3. And we've seen.
We put the 6'9" there, Williams on Dame Lillard, and then jump him on any kind of ball screen.
They force him to give the ball up. Bobby Portis, he walked with it.
Make the right decisions. You got to play smart basketball, and again, give the Nets credit. They're making things really difficult how they're playing Dame Lillard defensively.
Nearly forcing the turnover. 4 seconds here to shoot. Johnson. Oh. Nets have outscored an 8-2 to open up the 4th quarter here against the Bucks. Bobby Portis.
Williams, 6'9", quick-footed, athletic, any kind of ball screen or blitzing. Been through these types of battles before where Ryan Rollins hasn't. Knocked down a couple of quick catch-and-shoot corner threes. That would also help.
And also worth noting, A.J. Green not available, out with a lower back bruise here tonight. Also a willing defender. Chris kicks it out to Bobby Portis.
Go through the net.
BP's 3 for 3 from 3. Deficit's 14. Keon Johnson.
What a response by this youthful net basketball team. Bucks cut it to 9. Now they're looking at a 17-point deficit.
Okay. PC comes in cold.
Yeah, that's a tough one. Tough to ask. Yeah, and he's played 30 minutes tonight. It's almost like if you want to win this game, you need to put him in sooner than later. And if you can't cut into the deficit, give him an early night off. But Bucks just have not been able to sustain anything offensively with the way Dame Lillard's being guarded, with the length of this Nets basketball team. No A.J. Green available. He'd be good to knock down a couple of deep catch and shoot threes in a situation.
It's Bobby's turn once again. Pat Connaughton, offensive rebound, finds Trent Jr. Squeezes out. This is walking over to check in at about the 8-minute mark.
Yeah.
Thomas. One second. Barely gets it off. Here's Dame. Looks like he needs to take advantage of this transition opportunity here inside the lane. It rims out. He's had some tough misses.
That's a great point on your part. I mean, before that defense can get set and face a bunch of doubles and blitzes. Gone out.
Bucks almost have to push the pace. PC. Dame dribbles to his left short. He's our back in the truck, and get better soon. 109-90 here coming out of this timeout. Cam Johnson, boy, plays out of the timeout. After timeout plays, the Nets have really excelled tonight.
Yeah, they have. Seeking out favorable mismatches. That time Cam Thomas ISO'd against Chris Middleton. On the floor along with Giannis and Bobby Portis. Okay.
Like I said, it's not impossible, but it's definitely not going to be easy. So Pat Connaughton stays in, going deep into the bench to try to get this playoff or this comeback to come.
Connaughton and Marjon Beauchamp.
Marjan's last game he played, December 23rd. Played about 4 minutes against the Bulls. And mop-up time. This is important time. They can't get
job, little two-man basketball between Marjan and Bobby, and Marjan, great job on the pocket pass. Bobby just could not get it to drop. It was close, but it didn't drop. We've seen that an awful lot tonight from the Bucks offensively.
All right, here's an opportunity. Giannis leading the break. It's a one-person Giannis break high off the glass, draws the fouls.
Live for the streak, but hasn't been easy.
Milwaukee Bucks Kids Club presented by...
Wow.
Giannis out to PC. 0 for 2 with his looks.
Yeah. Made the adjustment, shot the first one really short that time, shot it long, so hopefully if he gets an opportunity, the third time will be the charm for him tonight.
Johnson looking to penetrate. Gets the stop. Bucks running out of time. There's Dame. Fires per game. Clock stopped. So crucial.
Yeah. Finding his way to the free throw line.
Nothing run. Need to stop.
Two cams. Watch the two cams.
There's one cam. Thomas. Looking for the... Well off the mark for Keon Johnson. Dame and Giannis working together. Dame for 3.
Way from
You're right.
putting a
4.5
field
could be a lot.
back with the Nets. It's a good thing.
Here's one of the cams. Cam Thomas, the miss. At Connaughton, he's set plenty of those screens for Giannis, who's looking for some sort of seam hit. Bucks.
Great job by Giannis to square his shoulders after he elevated.
10-point deficit. Another miss. Partially blocked.
Yeah, Cam Johnson bothered by the length of Marjan Beauchamp.
Dame for 3. One of those has got to go in.
Wow. That would have made it a 7-point game, and talking about the pressure increasing exponentially.
Jordi Fernandez would be the 3rd largest comeback of the season in the NBA this year if the Bucks can get it done.
Nice job,
Pat Connaughton with the block, leaks out. Let Pat dunk.
Defense, Dame with the almost steal. Good quick.
In the 4th quarter, Pat Connaughton and Marjan Beauchamp, who comes down with the rebound. And here's Dame.
Looks like Doc's going to ride with this crew. No more Chris Middleton at 24 minutes.
Damian Lillard inside the paint, partially blocked. Bobby Portis in the dunker, battling for it. Ball's loose. Next, come up with it. 8-point deficit. Wilson with the miss. Bucks needed that miss.
Yeah, still alive.
2 and some change. Giannis will take it left side.
The Nets were knocking down.
How nervous now till the Nets start becoming.
Ball starting to feel like a lead ball.
Uh-oh. Oh, Giannis! One of those monster blocks. Timely. The shot squeezes out.
The offensive possession of the game for the Bucks. This is like a must-score situation.
Giannis straight down the lane. Oh, he missed the dunk. Nets have missed their last 10. Now have missed their last 11 shots.
Got a man down. Get it out. You can get an open
Push
three.
it.
You can
Here
get an
we
open
go.
three.
Here's Dame, who you want to have it. Johnson couldn't decide what he wants to do, pulls the trigger. The Nets have missed their last 12 shots, a chance to tie. Here's Dame, driving inside, the lead is one. A run for the Bucks. Second digits comeback in the league this year. Giannis taking it right side, can't get it.
Got a foul right away. God, what a great look. And again, the one thing that has hurt the Bucks time and time. Oh.
3-point game. Lob play for Giannis, over to Dame for the tie. Launch is not there.
Wow, he was out of bounds. Come on, give the Bucks the basketball.
And the Bucks will get one